Hey guys, I hope the connection sticks. I've had a little bit of trouble getting on. So good to see you guys again, and I've had some amazing, interesting conversations in the past couple of weeks with people really talking a lot about mindset and beliefs and personal development. And kind of the general consensus is, when people ask what I do or how I change things or how do you do that, what's your life like now that you're an amputee, and how do you have such a positive attitude? And I tell them about, my personal development journey. And let's see, gosh, I don't know, I can't even see who's on here. I'm using my iPad, so do a thumbs up or, oops, says, want to know who's watching your live, swipe left to see your viewers. All right, bear with me, guys. I don't know what's... All right, I can't see, so I'm just gonna... Hey, Greg, how you doing? All right, so, but basically, personal development is dead. People are like, oh, I've read 10, 15, 20 books. I've gone to classes. I've done online things, and nothing has changed at all. My life is still the same, and none of the programs work, and I just think it's all just kind of like snake oil salesman stuff. But, so why does it work for some people, and why does it not work for other people? I'm sure we've all read diet books or, hey, Vanessa, love that you're on here. And Vanessa and I had a great conversation about it yesterday too. Why do some things work for other people and not for some people? What makes the difference? I don't know if you guys have read the book Think and Grow Rich. It's a classic. So I've read it, pretty much everybody I know has read it. Thousands and thousands of books. Now here's the deal. Not everybody that reads the book has a change in their life. Not everybody that reads any personal development book, any health and fitness book, any diet book, any business book, any strategy book has changes appear in their life. So why is personal development broken? And there's three big reasons that people fail to change, fail to affect change in their life. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why that is. Because hi Petalyn, yes, love you, she's brilliant. If you guys aren't following Petalyn Albert on Facebook, please look her up. She's one of my friends and she's amazing. So here's what the bottom line of all change is. All change starts and ends at the subconscious level. So if you want to know why your life is the way it is, why your environment is the way it is, you need to look at what your subconscious is, because your subconscious identity is producing your reality. So if you're looking around at your life and you're like, why do I have such toxic friends? Why do I have such toxic relationships? Why am I broke? Why do I struggle with my health? It's because that is an actual objectification of your subconscious beliefs about yourself. And you're like, well, wait a second. I don't believe that I'm not worthy of love. I don't believe that I can't be fit and healthy. And consciously, you may not, but subconsciously, that is an actual truth. And what happens is, like, January 1st, everybody throws out these New Year's resolutions, right? Or spring is coming, so we're all going to start our diet. And what happens is that we take 5% of our capabilities, which is our conscious mind, and studies have shown that 95% of our habits come from our subconscious. 95%. But yet we consciously decide that we are going to wake up tomorrow and we're going to get up at 6 and we're going to go to the gym, and we're not going to have that latte frappuccino double macchiato creamy, delightful, yummy dessert that we call coffee in the morning, and we're not going to have that donut, and we're going to have hard-boiled eggs with just mostly egg whites, and we're going to eat healthy. And how long does that normally last, guys? Maybe on Monday you start that, and by Thursday you're back to your normal habits, right? If you make it till then. And that's the problem. We're trying to consciously change who we are at our core identity. So there's Dr. Gregory Bateman came up with a psychological model called, what is it called? The logical level. And talking about who we are at our core. So at our core, if you look at one of those hard candies at the shell, there's the core. So even like the core of the earth. Inside, we're our identity. The next layer is our beliefs. The next layer is our capabilities. The next layer is our behaviors. And finally, the outside layer is our environment. So by trying to change our environment, personal development generally tries to change people from the outside in. And it never works. We've got to go from the inside out. Because we do what we are at the subconscious level. Always. So here's an example. Did you get up this morning and open your eyes and go, oh gosh, I wonder if I should smoke crack today? I mean, I didn't smoke crack yesterday. I wonder if I should smoke crack today. Or I wonder if I should have a beer for breakfast. I mean, I didn't have it yesterday. I didn't like it yesterday, but maybe it'd be a good thing today, right? No, we just automatically get up and we do what we are at a subconscious level. I mean, I've got friends that get up and they are running 5, 6, 10 miles every morning because that's just who they are. Now, I could set a goal to get up and join them and run 5 blocks in the morning, and it would be torture, and I would probably quit within a week because that is just not who I am. Just like, you know, I don't have to decide in the morning whether I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy cigarettes. I am not a smoker. I am not a marathon runner. I am not, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of other things. But, you know, I am not a whole lot of things that I want to be. But I don't have to get up in the morning and decide what I'm going to do in those areas. I automatically get up, I make my bed, I do my meditations, I do my journals. There are things that are just automatically who I am. So we just do what we automatically are at a subconscious level. So you guys may have heard of the be, do, have, you know. If you be this, you'll do this, you'll have that. So if I want to have $1 million, I got to, you know, be somebody that makes $1 million. But the thing is that the being and the doing reflect each other. So the doing will always be driven by the being. So the be is your being, which creates your action, which is your habits, which creates what you have, which is your reality. So if you are somebody that doesn't finish product or projects, I'm just not a finisher, I'm just not a leader, I'm just not a speaker, that is going to automatically determine your doing, which automatically determines your having, your reality. So that's just kind of a little bit of a brushstroke on why personal development, I believe, is broken in today's society, because we're working from the outside in instead of the inside out. So I'm going to talk a little bit tomorrow about why we believe that we can't change. I brushed on a little bit today, to kind of a little teaser. If you want to know more about why personal development is broken, drop me some questions, send me a message. What would you like me to talk about? And one of the things I want to leave you with today is this question. I want you guys to do yourself a favor and look at your environment, your life, your health, your wealth, your career, your relationships, your family, and write down what you like about them. Write down what you don't like, what you'd like to change. And then ask yourself this question. Who am I being that created this fill in the blank in the first place? Because that's where everything starts. That is where all change starts. So that's my challenge to you. You can take it, you can leave it, but the end result is the identity will drive everything, not what you try to do, because it comes from the identity. So that's the question. Who am I being that created this lack, this overweight, this compulsion, this broken relationships, all of that? Who am I being that created this in the first place? So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to talk about, let me know. And I love you. And give me feedback on the black and white, because I just think it was cool. So, all right, guys. Happy, happy, happy Friday. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.